There's also a local publisher that is working on some really, really interesting, actually, a free emergency preparedness book that they're putting out. They're going to put it out on the web first, and then they're going to be printing it and distributing it later this year, too. So I'll talk with the people involved with that. I think we're just going to have a great time. Hello, Charlotte Hodel. How you doing this morning? Welcome to the program.
I'm doing I'm doing great.
I tried calling you just a couple of minutes ago, and anyway, got your voicemail. But I'm glad you figured that out and got back in touch here. And
You bet.
wanted to break down a few things that's going on. First off, what is your company? Because you're putting out a free emergency resource guide, and you're releasing this out to the public. And everyone's been kind of in an emergency mode here for a number of weeks or months, really. And I'd just kind of like to talk more about this and where you're hoping to take this. Please tell us.
Well, we're a publishing company. I have about 9 small businesses that work with me to fill in any of the publication gaps and media focus to help promote not only the product, but any business associated with the product. We do 2 publications, the Community Emergency Resource Guide, which is a 5-county publication where we outline everything, federal, state, local, county resources, and have it under one cover, which is the issue. And it was a hole we discovered in the community and our Southern Oregon area. And we decided we had the know-how to fill that hole. So we decided to put together this document, which would hopefully land in the hands of all of our citizens. Real easy to read, to follow, and get safety information out to them much quicker and in a cohesive fashion.
Okay, well, I'm good with this. By the way, your website is collaborativepublishingor.com, collaborativepublishingor.com. I'll put that up on my guest information here when I get off the air this morning, Charlotte. Now, is the idea is that you're going to be printing this community emergency resource guide featuring, 5 counties of Southern Oregon, especially, highlighting Jackson, Josephine, I imagine, Klamath, Coos, Curry, places like that, right?
Yes, Douglas, Klamath, and Lake are considered Southern Oregon.
Okay, mm-hmm. Douglas County, and all right, got you there. So, is this out right now? Because I know you're going to actually print it in the bricks and mortar paper world in September. That's going to be a few months from now down the road here. What can people get right now? I'm on the site, Community Resource, Emergency Resource Guide there. I went to that. Is it out at this point, or is it coming out soon?
It's coming out. It will be out just prior to the end of April. Mm-hmm. We reversed our timing on that, decided to go online first and then print the publication and distribute it in over 100 sites in those 5 counties.
Now, that's a really interesting strategy. Why would you release it to the public online first and then go with printed? What was your thought process there, Charlotte?
Well, that's what we reversed in this need now. It wasn't going to do people by the time we distributed it, printed it, and did that style of publication. We wouldn't have it in the hands of the people before maybe 2-3 months. And so we decided to kick it up a notch and go virtual with it first.
Is it going to be a pamphlet or is it going to be a big book? Describe how this will look to us once you get this out. Because
it'll be about an 80-page book with a durable cover, a small, like 5x7, mm-hmm. With a cover that's actually very durable. You can throw it in a backpack or emergency bag and or your back end of your car and have it wherever you go.
Yeah, and what you're hoping to do then, from what I understand, is that you're trying to get not just the governmental agencies that people need to know about in difficult or challenging times and disasters and emergencies, but also sort of hidden hero agencies and people of the various communities in Southern Oregon. Now, do you have everybody
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you have everybody in mind at this point, or are you still looking for people who might want to be part of the actual resource guide that you think might pass muster? What do you think?
we would absolutely love to hear from people if they've got somebody they'd like to recommend as a hidden hero. These are the folks that come out of the blue when you have a day of disaster that are not published generally, but they may have helping the community out as part of their mission, and clothing, food, shelter rosters, equipment, all kinds of things. So we have a lot of hidden heroes nobody knows about, and we're going to shed light on those in all 5 counties. And we will accept, recommendations as much as we can. But the idea is to give people additional options rather than just governmental. What are some of the community organizations or individuals that come out?
I think this is a good plan because something tells me that that government's going to be pretty stressed over these next few months, and it's not going to be able to provide everything that you might need help on. Seriously.
Absolutely. Yeah, it said that, it could be a minimum of 2 weeks, but some are really speculating it could be 2 months before we might see the help of our larger agencies.
All right, very good. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is put a link to this, and it's going to be kind of, why don't you give me a call when you're ready to actually have it go live? Because I know that you're prepping this right now, and you're hoping for people that would contact you and maybe help flesh this out. And so I will.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll get your information up there. And Charlotte, make this a great 80-page book here, just dealing with Southern Oregon and the various emergency resources and ways to help people get through spicy times. And some people have been asking me, I've been using the term spicy times here for a while, Charlotte, and because I've always been concerned about the community being prepared for whatever might come. And for the longest time, we've been thinking that it was only just going to be earthquakes and, the big ones. So if we didn't have the big earthquake, everyone kind of goes to sleep. Well, we sort of had a black swan event coming right out of there at left field. Economic emergencies, too, in some cases. Fair enough?
Absolutely. It could come in any form, any time, and that's what we're covering in this pamphlet. It could be fire, flood, earthquake, viral. We hope that we'll at least make a difference in preparing people a little bit more and their families so they can become more self-sufficient and take these things serious. We don't have control of it all the time.
Yeah, that's right. And we want to try to get some control back on that. Charlotte Hodel, once again, collaborativepublishingor.com is the website. We'll give you some more information. While you're back on when this goes live, and then we'll delve through it and nitpick in a positive way.
We'll do, Bill.
Okay? All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, Charlotte, you be well.